weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Joe Musgrove gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all four. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
So now here is Tim LaCastro, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And that one yanked just foul.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 0-1 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch on its way. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at. Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Pitch on the way.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-2.
Ball up there.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Luis Gonzalez. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit down the third baseline. Machado has it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Zach Gallen will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
Now to the plate, here is Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. And now the Diamondbacks will try to counter his speed at first right out of the chute.
Batting second, the second baseman. Swirl right.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around him.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. To short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, Dero. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Here's a look over to first.
No, he's in there.
And he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 is outside for a ball.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Two pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Ryan Klesko. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now both runners on the move. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cronenworth at second. Tatis at first with no outs. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Cronenworth rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting cool.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He walked away with the Silver Slugger Award for third baseman last year by putting up some impressive numbers. And I'll tell you what, I think he's got a great chance to win it again.
Here's Will Myers, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Four runs here in this half inning. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
That'll bring up Austin Nola, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And that is 40 pitches now, and he's not even out of the first yet. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
That is good.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again, 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Next up is Carson Kelly. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Escobar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them. Potential double play situation.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Joe Musgrove, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Joe Musgrove.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Jake Cronenworth will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Here it comes, 0-2. In the air, out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. So a man at third here with two gone. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Men on third with two down. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two.
Take a step back right here. After three fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
One and two. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Christian Walker. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 0 for 5.
Christian Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Gallen. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away, But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Zach Gallen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. At the plate now, Tim LeCastro. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offense and production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Now here it comes.
Klesko.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Gallen is under it near the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. First pitch on the way.
Back outside.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. On a line, that's a base hit.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
So here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Myers tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Machado leads off first with one away. Swung on in the dirt, strike three.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Trent Grisham. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Two balls and a strike.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
There's the 2-1 home. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Adios, pelota. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Matt Peacock is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate, Austin Nova. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box now, Joe Musgrove.
Nope, that's
He'll take a look at ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. Zero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Marte stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
3-0.
Luis Gonzalez will be next. Three balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And the count will be full. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez. High in the air down the right field line. Gwynn is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball, that's just out.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to Finley.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Ball 1.
That's outside.
Finley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, Tony.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
No, that's down.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a
And
ball.
here's one that misses to the Friar shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0. That's ball
Now a
2.
good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now a swinging bunt.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Now it'll be Carson Kelly. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Kelly playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here it is, the 3-0. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Digging in will be Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Here's the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Kelly, base runner at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Matt Peacock.
Josh
Ladies and
Reddick
gentlemen,
will grab a
your
bat and hit
attention,
for the
please.
pitcher here.
Pitch hitting for Arizona, number 22, Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's out. Yep, that ball went out.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still find themselves down 6-0. Taylor Clark gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Ryan Klesko.
Now here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There now is Gonzalez, one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Now at the plate is Manny Machado. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty, one man out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Stepping up is Will Myers, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They lead it 6-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim LeCastro struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
That's why you love the game of baseball right there. Super hustle by the base runner, but let's focus on the backhand play right there. And the exchange to get to first. I know he beat it out, but man, he made that guy work for his knock.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. LeCastro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. One and one, here it is. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off, but called the strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Steve Finley. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So here is Trent Grisham in his career against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Cabrera's up with it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Now into the box, Austin Nola singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Padres, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Joe Musgrove, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Now here's the first offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 6-0. Chris Paddock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Chris Paddock.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman as Drupal Cabrera. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Taken in by Machado. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Eduardo Escobar.
So stepping in is Eduardo Escobar. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grisham arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Carson Kelly.
Up next, Carson Kelly. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 55 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For Arizona. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 55. Now playing third base and batting now, number 13.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Tony Gwynn flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Weak roller right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando.
And now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
Two out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2. Nope, upstairs.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cabrera's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now at the plate, here is Christian Walker. Lifetime in this matchup, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the AB on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Behind 0-2 now. Front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more.
Ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Ball
2-2. Still even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Chased a low ball there and is quickly down in the count 0-2. Ahmed stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Skied into very shallow right. Wynn is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Tim LeCastro.
Stepping in next, Tim LeCastro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Klesko, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swung out and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
At the plate, Manny Machado.
Baseman number 13.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. He's got it one away.
The left fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Next to dig in, Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. first pitch of the AB now.
No, that's low.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 3-1. High pop-up. Kelly has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Into the box, Trent Grisham. He homered back in the third inning in this one. And now the first pitch.
Too high.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Strike taken up in the zone. Ball 3. Austin Nola would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Striding in is Austin Nola. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
Grisham is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Friars 7 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready now is Ketel Marte, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Myers is under it. Makes the play, one away.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
So now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
One out, nobody on.
Hey!
A ball and a strike. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Steve Finley. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Myers on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate now, as Dribble Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. It's a fastball taken high for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Arizona down to its last strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact and keep this at-bat going. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Your
David
attention,
Peralta
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, David Peralta.
First delivery to him. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. They'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. San Diego put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Joe Musgrove earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Zach Gallen struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Chris Paddock takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.